Yes, another engaging edition of sports this morning has just kicked off from Channels Television Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Austin Okonakwan. Welcome on board. Let's take off from the tracks where the Athletics Federation of Nigeria has announced that the Golden League will take place this weekend at the University of Ilorin Sports Complex in Kwara State. This is the second leg in the series of the 2 million naira prize money event. Remember, 2 weeks ago, the first leg was done in Abuja. In football, fans of Nigeria are patiently waiting to know the players that will represent the country at this year's FIFA World Cup in Brazil. Coach Stephen Keshi had earlier submitted a tentative list to the technical committee, but there's been a delay in the release of the final list. According to a member of the committee, further consultations will be made before it will be released. There's been an assurance that the Nigeria Football Federation will surely meet FIFA's deadline for submission, which is the 10th of May. In the UEFA Champions League, Chelsea and Atletico Madrid will have everything to play for when they meet again next week at Stamford Bridge. In the first leg played at the Vicente Calderon Stadium, both teams shared the spoils, with Chelsea being accused of playing negative football. Jose Mourinho says his team didn't start the game thinking of a goalless draw, but Diego Simeone believes his team will be better at Stamford Bridge. We can't wait. Let's go to Old Trafford now. At this time, David Moye should be done packing. Yes, the former Manchester United manager says he's been treated unjustly by his former employers after he was sacked. The former Everton boss lasted just 10 months of his 6-year contract, and as a result of a terrible season, Moyes will be feeling the financial effect. He will receive no more than £5 million in compensation due to a clause in his contract. So that's it. David Moyes' journey at Manchester United comes to an end. Not much to talk about in the UEFA Champions League. That game between Chelsea and Atletico Madrid ended in a goalless draw. But it's sports. Let's see some of the highlights from that game, and I'll come back. There'll be so much to talk about. So stay.
To these, attack the ball with aggression.
Well, it nearly went straight in. And Petr Cech landed awkwardly. Very awkwardly, it seems.
Yeah, didn't he have to move quickly under real pressure from Valgas? Always at the forefront of these, attack the ball with aggression.
Well, it nearly went straight in. And Petr Cech landed awkwardly. Very awkwardly, it seems.
Yeah, didn't he have to move quickly under real pressure from Val Garcia as well?
It's Koke's corner. And but for Cech, it might well have veered directly into the Chelsea goal. But that was the awkwardness of the fall. Well taken by Schwarzer.
Somebody's trod on John Terry's toe, I think, there.
As we often point out these days, the modern day...
David Luiz.
Well, here's the ultimate old soul out of his feet. Fortunately for Chelsea. Back with Diego Costa again. Ooh, and Frank Lampard was leaning into that, and they're asking for a second yellow. They say should be sent off. Lampard's colleagues are springing to his defence.
Well, there's been a bit of needle to this match right from the start, and it's threatening to overflow here. Never like to see.
So that's it. Highlights from that game between Chelsea and Atletico Madrid. It ended in a goalless draw. But some Chelsea fans says it's more like a loss to Chelsea because Petr Cech is out for the rest of the season. John Terry also went out with a foot injury. He will not play for Chelsea unless they make it to the finals of this year's UEFA Champions League. Tough one, and then there's no Lampard, there's no John Mikel Obi because of the cards they received in that game played at the Vicente Calderon Stadium. So, sports this morning on Channels Television, wherever you are in the world watching us, we invite you to be part of the show. You know how to talk to us, our feedback mechanisms. They're still the same on Twitter. We're very active. We're Channels_Sports. We want to get you talking, particularly Chelsea and Manchester United fans. So, Chelsea fans, do you believe that Jose Mourinho can produce another magic to take Chelsea to the finals of this year's UEFA Champions League? And then for Manchester United fans, we just can't stop talking about David Moye. It says he's been treated unjustly. We want to get you talking. Sports this morning on Channels Television. I've got my strike partner, Tayo Salam, in the building. Tayo, it's good to have you on the show. Yeah,
it's great to be here once again. The game we just saw, the highlights of the Chelsea Atletico game, we all saw it coming. We knew it was going to be a very tight game. These two teams play very similarly, and they have the best two defenses in Europe right now, that is in Spain and in England. So it wasn't really a surprise, and I believe Jose Mourinho actually went there with a game plan to get a 0-0 draw, and that's what he got, even though he wouldn't tell you he did that.
So Chelsea was telling us lies. Okay,
I didn't say that.
let's leave that for later part of the show. I'm sure you know with the UEFA Champions League, there's so much to talk about. So let's come back to Nigeria and talk athletics. That federation, they are really busy this season.
Yeah, definitely. We saw the first edition of the AFN Golden League that took place in Abuja. Yeah, it was a very good one as well too. And the next one will be taking place in Ilorin. And we expect the usual suspects, athletes in Nigeria. We have Obidan Metu. He did very well in the first one. We expect him to go to Ilorin and consolidate on his performances.
2 million naira prize money just to motivate the athletes. But we're thinking at this stage, as we're getting ready for the Commonwealth Games, it should be all about talent discovery.
Oh, yeah, but you can't discover talent now that you're going to use at the Commonwealth Games, which is just around the corner. So right now, it's all about...
I'm saying with the Golden League, not basically for the Commonwealth Games. While for the Commonwealth Games, we use it to prepare.
Yeah, but you have to remember the Golden League is for the elite athletes. So you don't expect a young star or an athlete that is still at the very starting stage of his career to go and dominate in this kind of events. It's for the elite athletes. It's for the likes, the ones that are professionals already. It's for them to earn money, earn good money to take care of the family.
The Athletics Federation of Nigeria are really working, and just to also let you know that our Nigerian athletes are also set to feature in the Pens relays that will take place from the 24th of this month till the 26th in Philadelphia in the United States. Remember, they also participated at Mount San Antonio College and relays. They have a new team coordinator in a former world champion, Maurice Green, and they are getting busy. Tell a good one for the Federation again.
Yeah, no doubt about that. The last meet that they went to in California, it was a very good one, and hopefully they get to do more of these before the Commonwealth Games. Like I said all the time, I believe the appointment of Maurice Green is some kind of intention to say that. It signifies that they want to focus on our strength. Right now, I believe it's the relay. That's where we have the most opportunity and the most chances to do well on the world stage. So, good one. Thumbs up to the AFN.
And then they have a new man. They want to get him busy. Yeah. So they will look for...
He has to get working. He has to start working, and that's what he's doing, basically.
That's it. Nigeria will be among the over 60 countries that will compete at the release event. Remember the team? I told you they're now being trained by former world and Olympic champion Maurice Green. We feature in the elite category of the men and women's 4x100 meters and 4x400 meters events. Good luck, Team Nigeria and athletics in Nigeria. Tayo, let's talk about that one that you are, of course, talking about, and that's football. Yes. Football fans in Nigeria, they are waiting. I'm sure they'll soon run out of patience. They want to know the players that will represent the country.
I don't know about running out of patience because really you don't have a choice, and it's
that's
it's a waiting game really. And we will wait as long as possible. What we know is eventually the list will have to come out because there's a deadline by which they have to get the provision out.
That's May 10th.
Exactly, May 10th. So it's going to come out eventually. Yeah, we're just anxious right now because I'm not really anxious personally because I know the players that will be there already. We know about 80% of the players that will make it. So it's not really a big deal for me, but I understand why Nigerians are really impatient.
And words reaching us says the 4 debutants. I'm talking about Leon Balogu, Uchebo, and that they might
really.
just be in that final.
Where did he get that from?
And I'm saying that to cause some major talking points.
For the record, Keshi, according to reports attributed to Keshi yesterday, it says all the names we've been seeing in the newspapers, nothing is real. Don't believe what you see, and wait for the official list. So the debutants, Leon Balogun, Uchebo, Ezekiel Imo, and Ramon Aziz. Very good young players. They still have a great future ahead of them. So if they don't make it this time around, and I think it won't be a major issue. But then the likes of Ike Uche, Osaze Odenwige, Yobo, that's where the excitement comes for me. I'm looking forward to seeing if they will be part of the setup. Ike Uche is looking like he's not going to make it, and according to what we're hearing that Ike Uche's case will be a major, but it will be a contentious one. It will be a very contentious one. And the reason why the list is not even out, from what I heard, Bassi, quotes attributed to Paul Bassi for further consultations.
Yeah,
38,
that's the word, further consultations. We don't know what that means.
Yeah, we will. Now I just want to know what they're going to be consulting with, because Keshi's handed over a 38-man list already. So we're going to break it down to 30.
For that consultation.
Yeah, we
can talk about that now. Not me, not Tayo. I think I'll get Paul Bassi talking on the show tomorrow and to give further clarifications of what they mean by further consultations. So that's it. Football in Nigeria giving us reasons to talk sports this morning on the program. And there's still so much to talk about. We'll go on a quick break now. When we come back on this break, we'll let you see highlights of how LA Clippers destroyed the Golden State Warriors in that game 2 of the NBA playoffs going on now. Basketball fans, there's so much to look up to. And then we'll return. This man, David Moye, he's not happy. He says he's been treated unjustly by Manchester United. We'll talk about it when we return. Stay.
Steph Curry only one shot attempt in this first half.
Touch pass, Green into Lee.
Good hands there by David Lee.
How about David Lee in game 1? He had career playoff highs of 20 points and 13
more All-Star and Danny Granger on the post to see if he can pick up that 4.
Into Crawford. The Clipper bench has scored the last 21 points. And inside by Barnes, keeps it alive. Green is defending Paul. Into Jordan! Oh, he was taking flight with a well-timed for Jordan. Thompson galloping. Iguodala off the wing. Knocked away by DeAndre Jordan. With another block shot, he's got 4.
How about the recovery here by DeAndre Jordan? Didn't get the alley-oop at the other end. Runs length to length to come up.
Protects the Clipper, and here comes JJ the other way. Finding Griffin with a great feed from JJ Redick. And Griffin's got 31.
And here's the problem when you play. Look how he calls out where the screen is. But where's the rotation? Everyone's hugged up on the weak side on their man. And he said that was Andre Iguodala on the rotation. It really should have been.
Shot clock is down to 5. Paul to Griffin, long 2.
Yeah, he's in the zone. He is in a zone.
12 of 16. He's got it. Steph.
This is good.
Griffin again. How about that?
This is the Steph that people have been wanting to see. As he throws his room, this one.
Okay, Tayo. Outstanding performance. Blake Griffin.
Yeah, amazing.
On fire.
On fire. He was unconscious yesterday. 35 points. I think he shot 13 of 17 shooting. Wow. That's a very high percentage. And we saw that armor. He threw down when they go into the paint. Whenever Blake Griffin gets into the paint, you can be assured there's going to be a slam. And
let's also mention is the biggest scoreline we've seen in the playoffs.
Absolutely, absolutely. They had to come back really because they lost the first game to Golden State Warriors on their own court. So they had to get one game in, and that's what they did yesterday. Game 3 returns to Oakland.
Okay, that's it. Action coming from the 2013-2014 NBA playoffs.